No concerns for the top 3 seeds whatsoever. Zero. I'm not worried. Listen, I'm sorry. I just don't. Listen, I don't feel good about Miami this year. I mean, when I saw Udonis Haslem on the last night of the regular season playing away, major props to him, wish him nothing. It's the first good thing I've had to say about Miami all year. I just haven't been pleased with what I've been seeing. They've been a roller coaster as far as I'm concerned. This team that went to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals, vastly underachieved. Now, you know me too long, Kendrick Perkins. You know me well enough to know I don't root against the Miami Heat. You know why. I mean, that is understood universally, Ken, for my own personal reasons, and I ain't apologizing for it. But they have given me no reason to believe that they'll be playing past April. I know Jimmy Butler can play and has had a better season than people give him credit for, but they have been a roller coaster. They just haven't had it as far as I'm concerned, and I don't expect them to be a problem for Boston. I certainly don't expect Brooklyn to be a problem for Philly, and I damn sure don't expect the 8th seed to be a problem for Milwaukee. So my point to you is this. I'm not worried about any of the top 3 teams in the East. They will be in the second round. They will be in the semifinals of the Eastern Conference. It's that simple.
I think Miami is going to beat the Bulls, and then the Bucks in the first round will beat the Heat. The Heat have the worst scoring offense in the NBA. Points are hard, and you've got Drew Holiday, Giannis, and Brook Lopez, elite defenders. I don't think Miami could score enough to beat Milwaukee, so they would win the first round. This gets a little easier, although Milwaukee's not playing terribly well right now. Bucks had the best net rating in the NBA, best defensive rating, and Giannis was a problem for Miami. But Miami gets hot on threes. Little upset alert here. Spoelstra's a gamer. Jimmy Butler's going to have his way. Miami's the kind of team that can shoot themselves in or out of games, so this is going to be fascinating.
First up, Eastern Conference, we have the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Miami Heat. I have the Bucks in 6. Originally, I had them in 5, but now in 6, largely because of the Giannis injury. He drove really hard in the basket in Game 1. Kevin Love came to set a charge. He fell even harder on his back, and now he has a back contusion. He missed the rest of Game 1. More than likely, he's going to miss Game 2, which potentially could hurt them. However, the reason why I saw the Bucks winning, even though Miami was able to steal Game 1, is because, A, the Bucks have actually still looked really sound defensively and offensively in games in which Giannis has missed this season, and he also had some playoff resiliency while Giannis is out as well. In the 2021 run, Giannis missed some games in the conference finals, and they still look great. I think this team is slightly better than what does. Tyler Hero broke his hand in Game 1. Need Butler to carry them throughout a series going up against an elite level defensive team like the Milwaukee Bucks. The biggest takeaway in this series, like I said before, is what is Chris Middleton going to lose?
Round, Milwaukee in 5. The Bucks are so good, they miss Giannis for 19 games, Chris Middleton for 49 games, still had the best record in the NBA. This was the easiest series to predict. Let's move on. Cleveland over the Knicks.
That's tier 1. Tier 2 are teams that could win the championship, probably need a break. Clippers, Celtics, Suns, Sixers, I think, and be a little bit of a headache. Brooklyn, Denver, of a headache. And then in tier 3, these are teams that'll make the playoffs and certainly good enough to win a playoff series. Memphis, love their coach and their culture. Miami, Brooklyn, Denver, Cleveland, so much fun. Donovan Mitchell now, that's going to be interesting. The T-Wolves, the Pelicans. Who did I see there? What logo is that? That's the T-Wolves. I'm missing one. The Pelicans. And Mavericks. That's the Mavericks. The Lakers are missing from that. They're over to make the formidable in chemistry. Who do you like in the series? Philly, Miami, and why?
I actually like Philadelphia if they continue to play the way that they are playing.
Coach in the league, and they have the best player in the series. We can talk more about that. And
that is a wild take.
Yeah, that's a wild take. I'm sorry. People have not been watching the NBA playoffs?
Yeah, I watched the last 5 quarters.
No, I get it. The last thing that happened is
they just dropped 51 in a game 7?
Yeah.
5 less than Jimmy Butler dropped to eliminate the Milwaukee Bucks. But that's fine. Listen, it's not a shot at Tatum. It is more respect to playoff Jimmy. And
How concerning was this loss?
Not concerning, frustrating.
Oh, good.
Exasperating.
Yeah.
Because this is what they do.
Okay, well, the first one definitely was. The second one, he left his feet.
He traveled, but those weren't ball handling.
Okay, I'm going to...
His handle's better than Jimmy Butler.
Okay, well, if it is, it's the only...
Season, pretty woeful Then all of a sudden the playoffs.
If only someone could have seen this coming.
You claim that?
What?
Oh, so they win in this series?
No, I never.
No, but he's big on regression to the mean.
Laughing at me, and they're up 2-1.
You know who
guess
was
now
the
back.
team no one wanted to play in round one?
Who?
The Knicks.
Oh, well,
we're
we weren't
ask
talking about
Cleveland.
that.
Who
No.
they
Panicked about your team. You brought a live reindeer to the show and everything. And so, yeah, to be honest with you, I was. Until I saw Giannis looking great. Now I'm no longer panicked.
free throws?
Well, what do you want him to do? Look like Zion? Doing 360 dunks and then not play?
I had more confidence in the Bucks than you did.
That's just not true.
You were panicked. I wasn't panicked.
Well, yeah, down 2-1 with no Giannis, sure.
Well, Giannis, look, I'm not surprised he's playing tonight. I thought it was I'm not a doctor. I wasn't in the training sessions with him.
Thanks
But
for
I thought he may have been able to play game 3. And they're like, look, we're 1-1. Let's give him a few more days rest. Make sure he's ready if we really need him in game 4. And so, not that they want to lose game 3, but you had a little cushion.
But this is a must-win.
And so now, this is absolutely a must-win, but I think it will. But they want to lose game 3, but had a little cushion.
But this is a must-win.
And so now, this is absolutely a must-win, but I think it will be a must-win because, as you said, they will regress to the mean. 50% shooting from 3.
Well, Jimmy Butler's shooting 67% from 3.
Right. He's a 32% career 3-point shooter.
So here's the thing for Miami. Miami's now down too many bodies for it to matter. Because Tyler Hero obviously is out. The Oladipo thing was sad.
Yeah, it was.
Oladipo said it's over.
Career?
I'm saying when he got hurt, close to fully operational. Because what you guys are saying, I think is true, which is Giannis could have been pushed to play game 3. They were extra cautious. They lost. However, I'm not going to remove as a possibility that it's not that at all. That Giannis was not able to play game 3 and is not going to be fully ready tonight, but that they are.
And ain't nobody stopping that. So, but no, I don't think they're going to roll, but they're going to be a tough out. They're going to tough out. It's going to be between them and Boston. Let that sink in.
Well, you picked Milwaukee.
I didn't mention another team.
But that was yesterday, maybe today.
I didn't pick another team. The one that they eat cheese pop-up duty. They scored 37 points in the fourth quarter. That game was long over. And it looks more respectable than what it actually was. But if you watch that game, you know damn well heading to the fourth quarter, Miami had no chance of coming back.
I flipped away from this game. Okay. So I still believe Miami is very dangerous to your Milwaukee Bucks. I still believe Miami will go home and win game 3. I wouldn't bet on Miami to win the series, but I will bet you that all of a sudden they'll flip the script when they go back home because.
And Milwaukee, I believe, is going to win this series. But if you're trying to win the title and play for 2 months,
correct.
Your objectives are play as few games as possible in the early rounds because we always see it eventually catch. We shouldn't say always. Typically, it eventually catches. For the Heat and for me. Weekend when he said the Tyler Hero injury is bigger than the Giannis injury. Smart people are saying that, and so is Reggie Miller. So I'm just telling you, I would like some respect, retroactive respect for the Heat and for me, for my take that they're a first-round nightmare. You mocked me because they lost the play-in game.
If Giannis wasn't hurt, we wouldn't feel this way.
They were winning when Giannis got hurt.
If you had told me Jason Tatum was going to get hurt, then I'd be like, you know what? Miami will be tough to deal with.
Miami could have won that game if Giannis didn't get hurt?
Even if they had won that game,
they
weren't winning the series.
No, tough out. Tough out. Tough